So I had a little thought, and unlike the video I made of me, my little poet thing, which I clearly lost is if you're a true poet, you you understand. Only those who like write will understand that when you're in that moment, you're in that moment. If you miss that moment on camera or whatever, and you didn't write that down, then you damn sure just might lose that moment, you know. So I can't get the words back that I originally said to that poem, but I hope nobody take none offense to what was said in it. It's just a poem. However, I was just inspired just a few minutes ago to say something. You know, I'll say, sometimes I'll say this too. You know, when we talk about black on black crimes, you know, I want to point our fingers at each other or whatever, and not just, you know, violence overall need to stop or whatever. It's more or less the blacks versus blacks. Nah, not really, but I mean, yeah, I can see it. I can see where that's an issue. I can see where that's happening, you know. And it's not just everything being reported. Some things are going on that's not reported. You have white on white crimes too, not being reported or talked about. You have white men instigating black on black crime. That's not being talked about. That's not what I came to talk about though. My thing is about something that's happened for like the third time. But well, it's happened more times than 3, but I mean, just the third time I've heard of it in the last few months. And I kind of really paid attention to this last time. You know, I have a daughter, I have a son. I can say that I basically raised my daughter more than I raised my son. I was there every step of the way with her and for her. I was often irritated. It was a bad time for me, depressing and stressing time. So I was depressed, stressed, and irritated. There were times I had to walk away from her, just let her do her thing, let her cry, you know, for a little while, you know. So I gathered the strength, the patience, and the know-how. There was times where I just had to, you know, put her down and let her do her thing, you know. She'll be in the car seat, and I'll be, you know, fixing her bottle, or just really just, you know, if I'm not, you know, busy fixing her bottle or her food or whatever, I'm just kind of like stuck, you know. I'm just sitting there and she do her thing. I'll talk to her, let her know I love her, you know, say stuff like, you know, this was not part of the plan. Hold on, this wasn't part of the plan. Talk it out, boy. Talk it out. Talk it out. Talk it out. What the hell are you doing? This is part of the reason why I'm making the video. I can't understand these people. I can't understand. Because my kids are such an emotional part of me. And when I talk about my daughter, I really get emotional. But when I talk about anything that I'm passionate and I love, you know, I get emotional. But I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, you know, I'm a man up, so hold that thought. So, anyway, as it goes, you know, there was a lot of times where I had to, you know, just talk to her, you know, just kind of hold her hand or whatever, let her do her thing, you know, rub her back or whatever, you know, kiss her hand or whatever, and just, you know, keep quiet sometimes. I was really hurt when somebody brought in allegations of me doing harm to my daughter. How can I do that? Why would I do that? But I understand, because there's a lot of men, which is the subject of this, a lot of men who are doing just that. I can. This actually should be on YouTube, and I think I will post it on YouTube. Actually, um, I completely disagree with any violence against women. Now, I'll be honest. Now she just won't. You know what I'm saying? Settle down or whatever. You telling her to go on, and you have the right to get her up off of you, but it don't take all that. I mean, something simple, push her down or push her into a wall. I'm not saying that's the answer. I'm just saying that's part of, my defense. I'll back you into a wall, get you up off me, hold your hands, knowing that when I let go, you're going to go back at it. But it doesn't go further than that. When it comes to kids, that's totally different. What can they do? How can they defend themselves? They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask for you to be their parent. They didn't get to choose what parents they did or did not have. You're supposed to love them unconditionally. If you were just in a situation to where you decided that you just fucked, that's what you wanted to do, then you should have chose a different action. I know we're trying to keep families together. That's supposed to be what we're promoting. But if you mean no good to the family, you don't need to be in a family. You know you're not no good. It's just like, why would you be a dog and go after a woman who's clearly not looking for dogs? She wants a man. Like, that's just irresponsible and ignorant, selfish even. As for another conversation, another day. My conversation right now, I'm really bothered by the overall child violence. Whether this is both, but whether it's one or both, child abuse or child rape, it's still abuse. Sexual assault, sexual abuse. So it's still abuse in either way you say it. I'm really bothered by that. I too went through, I know somebody gonna see this and they're gonna get mad, but then I had biological brothers and sisters who would tell you the same thing. I'm a victim of child abuse. That's where I came from. That's my background. I'm a victim of a woman not wanting me, not wanting to deal with me. And she gonna get mad when she see this. That's okay. I'm at peace with it now. It still hurts me to this day, and that's scars that will never go away. I cried last year for a long time about it. Hadn't really touched me this year. Well, as of yet, the year ain't even in the middle. If you, for any reason, decide that you just can't handle it, you're up to their man, people are still talking about you, and it's still wrong because, oh damn, I don't even know what to say, because I want you to just walk away from the child. That's what I want to tell you, but then in public, you can't just walk away because that leads them to the same violence that you would have done, being raped or being killed or whatever. Man, we gotta stop that. This is so stupid, man. You didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask to be here either, And then it goes extra for you to abuse them both ways. You physically abuse them, and then you rape them, sexually abuse them. Not to mention the verbal, the mental abuse that they're going through during all of this. We gotta do better, man. And it's not just, let's go get all these men. There's women out here doing dumb shit like this too, but the men are the most impressionable, and it's from a man that woman, that girl will, if she's alive, she will grow up and think that men are supposed to abuse her or rape her or whatever. She'll learn to accept that behavior because of how she was treated by the person that's supposed to be her dad, the person that's supposed to love her, the person that's supposed to show her the way, You have cursed them. You've messed up their life. Now, in the event of you killing them after you rape them, uh, that just goes a totally different direction. And man, I don't even know what to tell you. Yeah. I'm supposed to say something. I'm supposed to go into a Christian talk and talk to you like a child of God. But I'm more human than that. I'm more down to earth than that, and I'm spiritual anyway. I'm not really on that what do you call it, denomination / religion. I'm not on that. Karma, fate, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it, it has its way of coming back to you. And I'm gonna say I hope you get what you deserve, because then that would sound vengeful, rageful, right? But that child didn't get what that child deserved. And it doesn't matter whether, well, the most that we're talking about right now are the girls. But it doesn't matter whether it was a boy or a girl. That child didn't deserve that. And all these senseless killings. Yeah, we're doing a lot of killing, period. Okay, and I'm not saying that it's good, but fuck all that. Y'all let these kids alone. Let them live, man. Let them live. You know, I mean, no, we don't need to be violent against each other. No, we don't. But everything ain't gonna just be peaceful. You better know that. But let these kids alone, man. You know what I'm saying? And then people will be looking at the situation and all they're gonna talk about is the rape, but she was physically abused also. And then I'm pretty sure there was some type of mental abuse going on even before that. He didn't just up and do that. I'm talking about one specific case, but then there was a whole lot of cases. No matter what cases being talked about or discussed, I'm sure that man wasn't just didn't decide to take his daughter and kill her or whatever. I'm pretty sure that he was talking stupid to her for a long time and she didn't know how to say nothing or didn't want to say nothing or was afraid to say something or was made to think that if she did, yo, I talk recklessly sometimes too. I'm not gonna lie. I've been put on the watch list for a couple of times too. You say something sexual to a woman and you think that it's okay, and then it goes too far, and then she's like, "You're a predator" or whatever. So I learned to, keep my mouth shut. I was a grown woman though. Gotta be careful, man. And it's not just all about, even looking at that child and wanting to have sex with the child he's sick. It's not just about that. It's not just R. Kelly stuff. It's not just, it goes beyond that. It's so much deeper than that. There's another level. There's so much more. Because I could actually do this to the child to get back at you type of stuff. That might be going on too, and that's all the way wrong. That's how they do. And then it goes further than that if the child was not biologically his, which is why I say in the first place that there had to be some type of verbal abuse going on with that child also. And we got to do better. These kids, it's not their fight. It's not their fault. It's not their problem. It's not their issue. We have no right to put that stuff on them, whatever we're going through, to punish them, trying to punish somebody else. That's why I keep on telling when I talk to my daughter, man, I don't know what she thinks about what I be saying to her. I think that she probably walk away and say, "Daddy, something wrong with this man. Something wrong with this motherfucker. Why he always talking serious to me? Every time he talk to me, he be talking real serious, and then he be talking about man and woman." That's because, baby, it's some shit going on. Like I told her, if you don't want me touching you, if you don't like the way I touch you, I've always told her that I've started at that point to where people were saying that I was doing stuff to her. No, baby, if I'm ever doing something to you that you don't like, you let me know. Always. The way we treat these girls are the way they're going to learn to accept that behavior and think that that type of behavior is okay and supposed to come from a man. Whether it's verbal, physical, or sexual. We have to be careful. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm far from that. And although I'm talking about women in general, females, which somebody get offended when I say females, but just like a man is a male, a woman is a female. Don't get mad. Just understand what I'm saying. Well, you can't call a woman this and that and the third, but a man, you can call a man, or I forgot what else they saying. Basically, the word male doesn't exist, but it does. Then somebody came on one post. This is off the subject, but kind of in the subject for a reason. Somebody post when I say male to, I think men are males. You don't call them, no, because I don't call him my nigga. I don't call him my homie either. Everybody ain't, if you start right there, then you won't have to be asking God to clear your circle and watch your circle get small and all that dumb shit. He gives you wisdom, knowledge. So you don't have to pray to him to reveal the snakes in your circle. You already know who they were and who they are. It might be you. You know? You might be making your little friendship, your little friend circle. You might be the toxic one in there. He might have removed you while you're thinking he removed everybody else. I hate when we just do stuff just to be doing it and pass around what's famous and what's hot, what's selling or whatever. That's so unneeded. That's why when it comes to these reposts, I just be laughing at some of them. Gotta think. Man, if we're gonna make a better tomorrow, we're ever gonna be a black community together, we gotta do something about the stuff that's going on. And that's not just against the men that's raping and stuff. Yeah, that's like half of it, but it's not just that. We gotta do better, man. And then all this pan sack and stuff, we wanna deem that as cool and unnecessary to stop. And then we want to talk about people trying to act white and people trying to dumb me down for the white people and all that type of stuff. But I mean, there's so much truth in so much that you don't understand. You can't just go any kind of way. You gotta look a certain way. Nobody wants to deal with you, no matter what color you are, no matter what race. Well, we're all one race. That's what people don't understand. And that's human. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed to admit that. Wish I was an alien or something. Maybe I am. It's amazing. I'm in my little video now, but I'm 20 minutes into the video. I'm gonna try to throw this on YouTube. Hey, I see y'all supporting y'all friends and all that type of stuff. I'm throwing y'all links, some of y'all links on your page. Support them too. Mocha Podcast, these are my friends. Mocha Podcast, it's a thing called Better Black News. I see y'all supporting the, oh my God, I almost said it again, and then I keep on, every time I get ready to say this thing, I lose it. It's like Flashpoint Media, Instant Media, whatever, something like that. Flex News, whatever. I see y'all supporting all that stuff, but when we got something real to support, y'all not doing it. There's Better Black News, and a couple other things I got on my page going, and I'm posting around. Y'all support those people. An old friend of mine has I don't know how far she's into it, but she's been doing it. She let me know. I hadn't been able to buy anything from her yet, but I will as soon as I get my stuff straight. She's making herbal type soap, you know what I'm saying? Just not just herbal, but like body soaps made out of kale and all kind of good stuff. It's on my health wise and stuff. And I know you ladies will like it more than the men, although I'm gonna buy into it only to support her as soon as I get a chance to. Plus it'll be something different, you know what I'm saying? It'll be something different. God, what is she called? Blessed Soaps is what the thing is. And I think it's Blessed Soaps Cartel or something like that. But I know her page or whatnot, it's on Instagram as Blessed Soaps. I'm not sure where it is on Facebook, but that's what I do know. As far as anything else, I'm not sure, you know, If I get any other links or whatever, I'll let you know. I'll post them too. But yeah. Y'all, if we're gonna support each other, let's support each other for real, you know? Let's not half do it. You want me to support the people that you know what I'm saying, fuck with, so support some of my friends. Now, you know, I might not be, you know, physically with them all the time or whatever, however that goes, but support them. They're good friends of mine. Whether it's through church that I used to go to, my dad used to pastor, or whether it's through old school friends, or whether it's through, you know, whatever, you know, support them. Help support each other. That's how we do this thing. God, we need to do so much better, you know, not just for ourselves, for our kids, man. Man, it's just crazy. And this is why I told my last conversation with my baby, I told her, I was like, I forgot what we was talking about. Yeah, we were talking about rape, and I said something, and then I was letting her know, you know, well, you know, fathers do rape their daughters and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's my second or third time telling her that, but I mean, I don't say stuff to scare her. I tell her stuff to tell her the truth, because that's how I am. You know, if I ever, you know, touch you or whatever and you don't like it, let me know, you know. Just, you know, that's just how I am. I don't want to do nothing to hurt nobody I love, especially my baby, you know. My son is not left out now. Don't be thinking that just because I'm mentioning my daughter all the time. But he got a different talk coming. He has a different talk altogether. But anyway, let me let this one go. I got 10 minutes before my time to get on this clock. I've taken 30 minutes of your time. I appreciate that. This video will take all day to load because my data is low. And I'm a very impatient person anyway, part of my struggle. So let me deal with that. And y'all take care, man. Also, fuck with my blog radio. I'm gonna get back into it eventually. I'm just really discouraged right about now. As well as my YouTube page, which I got so many videos. I'm gonna try to reverse that. I'm gonna try my best to set aside a time to where I can take the audio part out of the videos. I got one blackish nigga rig way I can do it. And that's basically play the video while recording, where I can actually get in there and physically learn the dynamics of suppressing. Is what I was finna say. God, how do you say this? See, that's my problem. I'm always trying to be politically correct. I'm basically trying to take the audio out of the video, pull it. You know, that's what I gotta learn how to do. And then I could have more stuff on the podcast for you. For those of you who want to find that, it's all on my page. It really is. All right, I'll holler at you. Let's get better, man. Let's get better. Women, you know what to do. Teach your daughters. You know, don't let them know that all men can't be trusted and all men are bad, man. But let them know. You can never be too careful. Let them know. Let them know. Men, those of you out there being great dads, I think I'm a great dad, but I don't know. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. When you get to that point to where you just, like, you're not yourself. Like I told my baby, you know, if there's ever a time that I do something to you, I'm not myself. You need to leave me alone, you know, get away from me, you know. I don't think she remembered that talk. I talked to her so much about some serious shit. And that's one of my things. I don't spend enough time actually playing with her about a lot of stuff. We're always real serious here lately. So much going on in the world, man. So much going on, man. I'm afraid that my baby gonna go out here and fuck around and not come back by one of these goddamn policemen and shit. That's another conversation too. I haven't had that conversation with her. I've had it earlier, like 3 years ago, but it didn't go like I just put it in. All right, thank y'all for y'all time. I'm sorry to be so long.